So it is 6:45 in the morning. I am off to the gym. Woohoo! Oh. Have I got this on inside out? No. Right. So I'm back from the gym and I have got a call with Michelle Simmons, who is a coach, and I've been having a call. My friend Nikki Ellis Brown bought me a session with her last year, and ever since then we've had sessions. I love it. It's like we chat about mainly working on like mindset, moving past blocks and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really glad that I've got a call with her today with all this launch stuff going on, because it's really making some weird stuff bubble up for me, like, you know, doubts and thoughts that you really need to get off, you need to stop thinking about. So it's always good to have chats with other people that can help you to move past it all. So I've got that. I've got that now, and then straight after I got an interview I'm doing with the amazing Natasha Rompiova. So just going to do that over Skype, which should be fun. And then I need to set up the replay to go out for the workshop that I did last night. And then I need to get ready because I've got a live Q&A tonight with Judy Hagen-Lowe in the Members Club. It should be exciting. Woohoo! Busy day! So yeah, just making a cup of tea. I'm trying to grab a little bit of breakfast before I start this call. Should be really fun. So my phone is royally messed up. The screen is completely weird, but it's got like water underneath it. It's so odd. So I am off to... I'm gonna leave that on. I am off to go and see if I can get Apple to sort it out for me. But I had a good day. The live session went really well with the members. I loved it. I feel like I could have been way more productive today than I was. Story of my life. I had a really great call with Michelle earlier, who helped me work through some of my weird fears that have been bubbling up since this launch. But I am pleased to report that the launch is picking up its pace. Yesterday we had the price increase, so that was really good. I find with launches that you have to have things like that help to get people to make a decision. Otherwise people won't make a decision. So that's really helped. And then obviously enrollment closes tomorrow, so we're running a few more ads and got some emails going out over the next, tomorrow. So hopefully that will help to end the launch as a success. I don't know if I'm going to hit my initial goal that I set for myself, but nevertheless it has been a success and I am really pleased with the results. It'll be the most successful month ever for the Members Club, which is pretty damn exciting, to be fair. So I think I need to get my head out of the clouds and just get a bit more grounded with it all and get a bit of perspective of how blooming amazing it actually all is. Sometimes I feel like we just lose like we lose our perspective of things because we get so caught up in our, you know, everything we want to make happen now. But I think sometimes we just need to let go of it all and just enjoy the journey and just be grateful for what we do create, and that is what I'm trying to do. Anyway, I need to go and sort my phone out. Let's go. I am back from the shops. Apple could not help me because they didn't have any appointments left. Annoying, I went all the way there. So my phone's still messed up. But I just got back and I've been tidying my apartment because I think I'm going to put it on the market and sell it. So I just made my table look all nice and fancy. Let me show you. Check me out, my little styling. I was like, I'm going to make the table up so in the pictures it looks good. Can you take that card down? I look silly. And I've got some really nice flowers for everywhere, so I'm really pleased with myself. But on another note, my sister just messaged me a picture of her phone screen, because she'd had orders in and she's been doing so well with her business with getting orders through. So I just messaged her to remind her that I hope she's writing it down, because I keep telling her to make a note of like all the cool stuff that's going on, because at the end of last year, she was feeling so frustrated about everything and felt like she hadn't grown. And this year has been off the charts. It's been insane what has happened and the progress she's been making. And so I was like, write it down so you know what you've been doing, how you've been doing it, you know, how much money you've been spending, you know, everything, all the little details. Like in my journal, I've written in there the day I started Facebook ads. I wrote in there the day after of how much I spent and how many Facebook likes I had. And it's really cool now to look back on that, like 4-5 years later, and to see how that happened. I know the name of the first email subscriber I had because it's in my diary, Sandy Shaw. I think that's what her name was. It's in my diary, it's in my journal. And I just feel like it's a really cool thing to do because it's so cool to look back on and see everything that happened, because the entrepreneurial journey is such a blooming adventure, such an amazing adventure, and it's one that's worth documenting. So if you don't have a business journal yet, start a business journal. They are so good. My latest business journal is over here. So this is my latest one. And it's just cool to think of like all the bits that it holds inside of it. Like, there's goal in here. This is literally the first page I opened it on. I am currently sat in the BA Concord Lounge, aka first class. It's so posh. I'm trying to look like I belong here, lol. I booked a scalp and neck massage for 3 p.m. It's just so cool to be here and know that I managed to get here myself. Yay! Hello, first class. And then all this stuff. It feels so surreal. I'm so happy right now, but this is when I'd got on the plane, that I managed to make this happen, doing something I love, doing something that makes a difference. I want to I want to smile ear to ear. I want to save at every moment. Eek! Aww. It's so cool. Like, I've got stuff written in here that is so cool to look back on, like how I felt the first time I managed to buy myself a ticket to travel first class. I was traveling all by myself to Canada to have a one-day mentoring session with Stu McLaren in 2015, and I was able, I mean, don't get me wrong, I got a bloody good deal on the flights. I didn't pay like astronomical prices. I got a really good deal. But nevertheless, like, that was on my goal board for such a long time to do that. I had like a picture of, you know, traveling first class and business class and all that stuff. And when I actually made that happen for myself, do you know how many times I traveled to the States and I had no money to do it? And I had to like scrape up all I could to figure it out and like ask for help basically to get over there. And to think that last year I was able to do that, and I wrote it in my diary so it's there for me to see and look back on, that I achieved that. And I wrote down the things I was feeling at that moment when I was in the lounge, at that moment when I was got on the plane and got onto my little pod and saw first class for the first time and thought, wow, I feel like I'm on a spaceship. So it's cool. So do it. Do your journal, do your business journal, write it all out. Like, don't get me wrong, that was just a random page I opened where I'd achieved something, but there are tears in here. Although I found that the longer I've gone on my business journey, this journal, for example, in comparison to the first journal I kept, worlds apart. This one is full of like, this is where momentum's built and like breakthroughs happened a lot, whereas the first one is like, was so slow. Like, I was so frustrated by everything, but that's really cool to then see the entrepreneurial journey like that. So start a business journal. I can't recommend it highly enough. So do it. Get one started right now.